Hey there, YouTubers. Right, so I got two boxes in today. One of them is the i5-13600kf, and the other is going to be my i7-13700K. So let's go ahead and get this open. Here we go, folks. Let's get this unboxed. Now, of course, usually I have a box cutter, which would be a lot more useful than using a Phillips head. This comes by way of Newegg, okay? So as soon as I get it out, I'll be able to tell which one's which. And we have the i5-13600kf. All right. So what does that mean, folks? It's an overclockable CPU, right? Hence the K. And then the F means it does not have integrated graphics. So makes it a little harder to troubleshoot with that type CPU, but going to be one heck of a performer, right? So let's just let you guys take a look at the box. Oops. Now, Intel does not send out CPU fans with their overclockable chips, so this box is a little smaller. But there you see on the front, 13600kf LGA 1700, 13th gen. And if anybody cares, this is made in Vietnam. Some additional information on the side, 24 megabytes of cache, and you can just barely see the CPU in the back. So let me get this open. Now, what else do you guys care about with this? Well, it is just launched. What was that? October 20th. Of course, the big channels, they've already got these, right? The little channel, like me, is just getting theirs in. So the little manual that comes with it, little sticker in there. This also shows you how to do the installation. Of course, you can watch umpteen million of my videos and see that. But they'll say in here to leave the black cover on your motherboard. Of course, if you're swapping out CPUs, you're not going to put the cover on, right? You're going to go from one CPU to another. But sometimes, you'll see my videos, I will pop the cover off and then put the CPU in. Others, I will allow the, as you're bringing it down, for the cover to pop off. Recommended to leave it on there and allow it to pop off then, but you can do it either way. As long as you have your CPU seated right, that's when you can get into trouble. So this is, should be an improvement on the i5-12600K that we had. Max turbo frequency 5.1 gigahertz. Efficiency core max turbo is 3.9. And I haven't opened a CPU in a while, folks. If you've seen the channel, we haven't really bought any CPUs in the last so many months. Of course, I just destroyed that. Now, most likely, yours truly will resell this CPU eventually, because I can't afford to hold on to all of them. It's funny how many CPUs I had to sell off just to buy this. TDP on this guy is 125 watts, so you're going to need pretty decent CPU cooler, right? You don't want to buy a crappy one. Of course, if you're not going to overclock, you can get away with something not so great. And as well as if you are going to disable turbo boost, you can get away with something less. But otherwise, if you're talking air coolers, which I usually do, you're going to want to spend some money. $50 up to $100 is going to get you something decent. So yeah, there's the CPU. We'll take it out, in case you guys haven't seen one. That's basically what that looks like. So I've already talked about what I'm going to do with this thing, but I might as well do a little rewind. We've got a bunch of different motherboards, and I'll just show you the one that's going to end up in. This is a gigabyte B660 Gaming X AX DDR4 motherboard. I'm going to start it in this motherboard. The i7 that we're getting in is going to end up in a Z690. I've got a bunch of Z690, so eventually the i5 will end up in there. But I'm going to do a bunch of benchmark videos. We will do gaming videos, and you guys will get a good idea of whether the scores turn out to be the same between those different motherboards. Now, of course, you can't overclock, so on a B660, H610, or H670, but running a benchmark with the defaults, you'll probably get pretty similar scores, except for the H610, which those are usually pretty pitiful. All right, so folks, of course, this has Intel's Turbo Boost and all that other good, exciting stuff that you guys care about, that you've seen in 12th Gen. You can expect this to have it. It will support PCIe 5.0, 4.0. Of course, we're the graphics cards, right? DDR4, DDR5 RAM, up to 128 gigs of RAM. And that's going to do it for this video, folks. I will have links down below for installation, and we will make some, we'll have some links down below for some gaming videos with this. I'm probably not going to go super crazy like I have in the past with the gaming videos, but you never know. Maybe on one of my channels we'll post a bunch of them. I've got so many graphics cards, kind of ridiculous, so we could spend an eternity with these two CPUs. So I am planning, folks, to eventually get the i9-13900K, and once I get that, these two CPUs are going to be forgotten most likely. But that's the way it goes, right? All right, thanks for checking out the video. Please like, please subscribe. Thank you.